Hello everyone, today we are going to learn Geography Chapter 5 Major Domains of the Earth. As you have read in the first chapter, the Earth is the only planet which is alive. Human beings can live here because the life-sustaining elements of land, water and air are present on the Earth. Amma kan lo zir to ang khanin hemi kan khovel kan om na hi nun na nei chawani tiro antinan planet dang kan ti te Mars, Jupiter, Saturn kan ti ho khang hawa kha chuanin planet danga kha chuan nun na om lawa. The Earth is the only planet which has life. In this Earth, human beings can live here because the life-sustaining elements of land, water and air are present on the Earth. Okay, so in this chapter we will speak about the three main components of the environment. They are the lithosphere. First one is the lithosphere, and the second one is atmosphere, and the third one is hydrosphere. So, what is lithosphere? Lithosphere to again, in simple terms, lithosphere is nothing but the rocky pad that lies beneath your foot. Okay, and tinanin lithosphere kan ti chuanin engdang ni lovin hemi kan le mo enge land kan ti angani chumo hemi kan le hnuaia thil sang sang om soil kan ti te ho ang ho zong zong kha lithosphere chu ni me so the gaseous layers that surround the earth is called the atmosphere. Atmosphere kan ti chuanin atmosphere means the components of air mo. In the previous chapter we have learned about air, so we all know what is air and the components of air. Tero components of air layers kan ti akha chuan troposphere kan ti ho angte khang ho zong zong te kha omta. So in this atmosphere where oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide and the other gases are formed. In the previous chapter we have already learned about the oxygen, the nitrogen, carbon dioxide and the other gases too. So last one is the hydrosphere. Hydrosphere kan ti chuan by the name you can figure out it's related to water. Hydrosphere kan ti chuan tui anime. So the hydrosphere comprises of all forms of water, that is ice water and water vapor. So in the Greek language, lithos means stone, and atmos means vapor, hydro means water, and bios means life. Okay, tichuanin khang ho zong zong lithosphere kan ti te atmosphere kan ti te hydrosphere kan ti te mo khang ho kha the combining of all these three forms, the biosphere. Okay, so biosphere is nothing but combination of land, water and air. Biosphere too, it is the combination of land, water and air. So now in the next page we have seen the continents. Enge continents too. Continent is one of the Earth's 7 main division of land. Continents too. Continent is one of the Earth's 7 main division of land. Okay, the 7 primary continents. Continents hianin bari pasari a omtani chung ho chu tuna hianin we are going to discuss about the continents. Okay, the 7 primary continents which we'll discuss that one by one. Okay, so in the first one we have Asia. Asia is the biggest continent. Okay, Asia kha continent zong zong a khanin alian berta, so it covers nearly 1/3 of the total land area that exists. Asia is the biggest continent. It covers nearly 1/3 of the total land of the area that exists. Okay, the continent of Asia and Europe together is known as Eurasia. Okay, listen very carefully. The continent of Asia and Europe together is known as Eurasia. Okay, now in the second one we have Africa. Africa, which is the second largest continent by the size. Okay, Entinan Asia kha alian berta ni chumizo a chuanin Africa kha ania chu the second largest continent hemi alen zonga khanin mo a size a khanin ani. So hemi Africa here, it has a special characteristic, or a special characteristic too, that they have the 0-degree equator or Tropic of Cancer le Tropic of Capricorn te kha khang ho zong zong kha he Africa hianin om vekta ni 0-degree equator oma Tropic of Cancer le Tropic of Capricorn omta. So Africa has a unique continent. Okay, Africa has a unique continent. Now Europe, which is a kind of smaller continent. Europe too enge temin an continent kha an land kha ate de ulikta. So it is a smaller continent close to Atlantic Ocean or Atlantic Ocean to kanshivika ngatiro. It is very famous. So most of the coastline of Europe is intended. Intended means intended, so it has kinds of mixed angles, or as a various this coastline is enge coastline oma port line ombokta ni entirna ni tui bula thil hanti na me angtele tui enge coastline ombokta khatyang khanin port line kha omta henga hian fishing activity te khang ho jong jong angte kha he Europe hianin it is enge until ti na mun ber ani chumo Europe chu. Now so on, we have North America and South America. North America and South America kha kan nei le ta ni. So North America chu, it is the third largest continent of the world. Okay, North America is the third largest continent of the world. It is linked to South America, or it is linked to enge South America and khanin in link ani chu in zomani chu mo. So the second important continent are North America and South America. North America is the third largest continent by the size. Okay, South America lies in the southern hemisphere. Okay, South America lies in the southern hemisphere. So in the next one we have Australia. Australia, so which is the smallest continent, okay, that lies entirely in the southern hemisphere. Okay, so Australia too. Australia continent is unique to itself because it is the only continent surrounded by water on all the sides. Okay, Australia continent is unique to itself because it is the only continent surrounded by water on all sides. Okay, and it is also known as island continent, or Australia is also known as the island continent. Okay, so in the last one we have Antarctica. Antarctica covers with snow. Antarctica kanti chuan in enge what comes into your mind? Antarctica kanti chuan vuram ani turo. Antarctica kanti chuan in vuram kha ani meita. So Antarctica covers with snow for most of its distinction mo. Entirnanin Antarctica kha chu entiklai po khanin vur khanin akhu rengani. So in this continent we have an important phenomenon, okay, which is snow covered Antarctica. Chu entiklai pon Antarctica a kha chuanin enge vur kha a reng ta ni heng continent zong ai khanin Antarctica kha a special na big chu snow khanin a khu big ta ni. So highest peak om ta ni turo highest peak chu enge highest peak kanti chuanin khovela chuanin we have Mount Everest turo enge leila manga chuanin Mount Everest kha it is the highest peak in the world, and enge ocean lama kha chuanin hydrosphere lama kha chuanin enge twin ngai lama tui thuk ber kan ti kha enge ni le yes Mariana Trench tiro Mariana Trench kha enge ocean a kha chuanin azuk thuk em ta ni land lama chuanin the highest peak is the Mount Everest, and in the hydrosphere water lama kha chuanin Mariana Trench kha it is the deepest. Okay.